Of course, there is also this other wing of the Republican Party, and I do believe this is why people like Macron and van der Leyen and, of course, Merz, they understand that when it comes to Greenland, they are not facing America. They are not even facing the Republican Party. They're facing Trump and small group around him. They do believe that even in this administration, there are people for whom NATO is a value, and losing NATO is against American national interest. So this is why they're going to be, in my view, much more assertive than in other situations.
Ivan, if you're impressed by how Europe can capitulate to Trump, let me introduce you to the Republican Party.
Yeah.
Because if you ever want to see somebody sublimate to their dear leader, and isn't it though, in talking about that, Adam, I'm curious what you think about this. If the idea, like, so let's say there is an end game here that they view it as, if I can get Russia to decouple from China, that's better for me than if the EU is strong and productive. I mean, if the United States has to defend Greenland alone, somehow that's better than defending it with 32 other countries. But okay, that's fine. How naive is it to think that Russia would ever decouple from China in an honest and real way and somehow align itself as a great friend of the United States? And why would we want that anyway?
No, I mean, I think there is a real, I mean, I love Ivan's mapping of this is delirious. It is fascinating. But I mean, don't we have to talk about the Norway letter? I mean, and the silence about the Norway letter?
When he says the Norway letter, he's referring to Trump wrote Norway and said, I don't even care about your Nobel Peace Prize, but since you didn't give it to me, I now don't have to be a man of peace.
And actually goes further. He says, now I don't have to care about universal peace. Now I can care just about America. He actually, this goes to this weird relation to the national. He literally says, now I can be America first, right? Because previously I was doing the peace thing, and because and I mean, it's so ludicrous. And the overwhelming, what we've seen here at Davos is that people just are tight-lipped, are shut down about the evident fact that this man to whom they swear a kind of personal loyalty and fealty is childlike, is childlike and basically crazy. And I agree with Ivan, there may be strategic groups that want to use this for the purpose of the kind of grand rearrangement that you're talking about. But I think we have to allow for the fact that there is just this emptiness and madness at the heart of the whole thing.
Oh, dear Lord.
That is genuinely infantile.